I sip wine, kick my feet up when I get tired. And as I recline, take another sip, let my thoughts unwind. Sipping and spilling it. Sipping and spilling the tea. Sipping and spilling it.
What is poppin', everyone?
What's poppin'?
How you niggas doing?
Niggas is feeling like it feel like summer.
It's definitely giving someone with this heat. Shit. I saw a video of this nigga's tent getting melted off the window. That's how damn hot it was.
His tent was getting.
I definitely seen
You
that.
saw that?
Y'all seen that
It was
shit?
in Houston too.
Y'all seen that shit that I posted?
car.
And I was like saying, this heat made me realize I can't make it in hell. I had my whole life planned that I was going there, but now I don't think I'm built for this shit.
I think it's too late to change your life around though. It's too late. It's too late.
That's a fact.
I don't know about you. I never told myself I was going to hell. I'm going to heaven. Okay.
I'm in between. I might visit both places. You
can't
know.
do
As you
that.
should. I feel like we should be able to have a. I feel like we should have a passport. I don't
Get a
know.
visitor's pass.
You can visit hell and heaven.
Family and friends weekend.
Hello, just like they do on fucking jail.
I mean, shit.
Y'all, I hope God don't hear what y'all saying right now.
I hope he
His
knows what we
ears-
saying.
And his ears are closed because y'all going straight to hell.
He knows
Talking
my
about
heart. He knows my
visit.
heart.
That's what the sinners say.
That's what the sinners say.
All right.
So you got a fucking story time for us?
Let's get into my fucking story time. It's a bit embarrassing, but you know what? I'm here to share my embarrassing ass story to y'all, so y'all won't do the same shit.
Spill her tea.
So I spin the block, and the girl don't. That's why I fucked up. But don't spin the block. And I spin the block on a nigga that I didn't even like that much. You know.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So we ended in bad terms, really bad terms. But you know when you're ovulating, you just have to get some dick. I feel like when you're ovulating, your pussy just be like, fuck me. Like your pussy just talks to you.
I don't know if my pussy ever talked to me, but
when
I
you're
know.
ovulating,
I feel like
I feel the horniest when I'm ovulating.
I'm the horniest when I'm on my period.
No, what about
Me
you?
too, especially
What?
day one when I'm not supposed to be doing shit.
Honestly, facts. Literally, I'm like, when I'm fucking so. We're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, no, when I'm ovulating, I just want to hump something, and I found something to hump. And yeah, I hit him up, you know, he came over. The first time he came over, I fell asleep. He went back home. And then he came over the same night. Like, I called him, I was like, he came over, he's like, boy, I have made plans to go to my friends, to hang out, to go here because you didn't answer. I was like, all right, cool, just swing by real quick before you go hit up with your friends, and that's cool, you know?
I'm just trying to get some fucking dick on the way. On the way, dick.
Not the drive-through dick, but go ahead.
It was drive-through dick for real.
Okay.
So, you know, I'm kissing him. I'm just like, damn, like, it's not the same. Because I guess, like, the other couple times we fucked, I was drunk. So now that I'm sober doing it, it's
Yeah.
like...
No, sober sex sucks.
Sober sex is not suck.
But it's not that. It's how you start it. If you first have sex with that person and they're sober, y'all are sober, it's good because you know what to expect.
Yeah.
But if you change the dynamic, like, it's
I
always
think-
going to be...
I think
sex is
sober
so-
sex is good when you like each other, and then when you don't like each other that much, drunk sex is better.
But I feel like
Facts.
drunk sex is so theatric, and I'm here for the theatrics of it. Like, it's like, you're like swinging your body. You're like arching the back even more. Like, I feel like your body naturally does those things when you're drunk.
I just think you're just extra when you're drunk. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly, first time I had drunk sex, I wanted to throw up the whole time.
that happened to me one time.
But it was just so invigorating because I'm like, damn, if this stroke is gonna make me do it, then you know, I was testing the emotions, you know, little roller coaster type of action.
All right, so back to my story. So, you know, it wasn't hitting the same. So I was like, you can go. Like, I'm not feeling it. He's like, you made me drive here twice and we're not going to have sex. I was like, yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I was like, I might feel it if you eat my pussy. So, of course, he started eating my pussy. And it was cool, whatever. And then we start having sex. I'm like, okay, you know. And right when it's starting to get good, the nigga comes, right? When I tell you the nigga was there he got there at 3:00 in the morning, right? We talked for like 2.5 minutes, right? And then he ate my pussy for like 7 of it. The nigga was on by 3:15. So how much long was he stroking? What does that say? What did Mr. LA say? I don't want no 1 minute man. That's a 1 minute fucking man. He fucking nutted in 1 minute. And then he was like, well, I got to go hang with my friends. So I was like, well, what about me? I didn't come. He was like, well,
It's really you hanging out with your friends at 3:00 in the morning. What y'all doing? Sucking each other's dicks?
Not
after
for real.
hours.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But how?
That's what I would phrase it as too.
Yeah.
I'll pass.
So I was mad. I was like, you're not going to really make me come before you leave? He was like, I got to go. My friends are waiting on me. So before the nigga even left my motherfucking house, he was blocked. And I walked him out the door. I was so mad. I fucking slammed that door on him on the way out. I was so fucking mad. I hit him with the door. And I just blocked him and never talked to him. I've talked to him since. And he did text me, I'm here. I guess to tell me he made it to the destination safe, but bitch, I didn't give a fuck. After I didn't come, I don't care if he made it to
I came to my
safe.
senses, okay, at this point.
I didn't
Wrong
come. I
nigga.
didn't get to come to my senses. He came to his senses. I'm still so mad about it. Yeah. Ladies, don't split the block. Especially if y'all ended in bad terms, it's not going to be good the second time or the third time.
Unless y'all legit hate each other, because that hate sex is something different.
I've never had hate sex.
I have.
Wow.
No, I don't do that.
Intriguing.
That sounds really toxic.
It really does, and I don't like that for you.
Yeah. But let's get into motherfucking... Wait. Before we get into motherfucking Would You Rathers, the girls are back at it again with another messy-ass episode. Sip and spill. We hear conversations. Oh, wow.
Sipping wine.
I go by the name of Thug motherfucking no finger on this nail. No nail on this finger, Sammy.
Oh, you got a middle name today. Okay, bitch.
I fucking broke my fucking nail in like half.
I know, but that was none of my fucking business.
And I'm still like pointing like this. Like,
And
I should
was.
be ashamed of myself.
And you're not. And I'm ambitious. Fuck nigga free. Hooray. So today we have a very, 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 very special guest. My little baby. Come on, introduce yourself. Give them social medias. Tell them what you do, where they can find you, all that good shit. Go.
I'm Ashley, also known as AJ, Pretty Girl Ash on Instagram, all the social media handles. What do? I do a lot of shit. I am a corporate recruiter. I'm also a waitress. So if you come by culture, I'll be there. Might give you a discount, might not. But yeah, that's me. I'm Ashley. I'm here.
Give your handle.
I do a lot of shit in his name too.
Give your handle
Because
one more time.
I can't let everybody know what I do. I be on the corners.
I'm gonna say handle. Give us your handle one more time.
Pretty Girl _ Ash on Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. Same thing.
Twitter?
So, and it's with an I and not a Y, because niggas don't know that.
Yes, it is with the I. Pretty with an I. Don't put it with a Y, because that's not me. I seen that girl. She's not cute. But yeah, that's me.
So while you're following her, can you please veer off and follow us on our Reels, follow us on our TikToks, follow us on our Sip and Review, where you send us shit and we review it. Follow our journey. Follow our merch. Our merch is out. And we're going to have a new segment where we're telling y'all to send us your fucking stories. We want to talk about this shit. We want to unpack your traumas. And it's called Spill Your Tea or Spill the Tea, or what did we say it was?
Spill your tea.
Spill your tea. We want to spill your tea. We're still here trying to wait for it. So send us all this shit that these niggas been doing to y'all, because I know niggas has been traumatizing. And follow us on all social media platforms at The Real Sip and Spill, except Twitter, which is
Sip and Spill 1.
and while you're at it, leave us some 5-star ratings for some 5-star bitches.
Ow.
So let's get into some Would You Rathers.
Okay.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
So, would you rather be a superhero or an alien?
A superhero.
Why?
Because I don't want to be an alien.
Okay.
I'd rather be an alien, because I feel like
was feeling
I'm
that.
already like kind of like
Weird.
So
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I feel
so, like,
weird.
why not just embrace my people? Like, I'd rather be an
I
alien.
low-key already feel like we're aliens, though. Because think about it. To other people, we are considered aliens.
Yeah.
So why the fuck not? And I feel like if you are like, I feel like a superhero is too much, like too close to a nigga. Like you're living 2 different lives.
Huh?
And then like you actually have to like do stuff. Like, why do I have to help y'all with my superpowers? Like, y'all asking for too much.
Okay.
Facts. Would you rather?
Okay, my would you rather is, would you rather be married to a poly Mormon man, or be married to Larry King?
Larry King.
Larry King.
Larry King dead.
Larry King.
Larry King for real.
He dead.
Okay. Give me the money while you
You
gone.
gonna be married to a dead man?
Yes.
Shit. Put it on the paper.
Per. I'm gonna say, don't nobody want no poly Mormon man. They just have the most. They have the most traumatic story. You think the black life is fucking traumatic? Think about being in a cult with a polyamorous dad who's fucking your cousin and probably his daughter.
And all of us look alike for no reason. Like, ugh.
No, there's a reason.
Did you look up your would you rather?
Yes. So would you rather have time or money? So if somebody could give you something back, like for the last 10 years.
Have you ever seen that movie In Time?
I have not.
I would much rather have time because time was equating to money, and that it's with Justin Timberlake. Such a great movie. I'm gonna send it to you. It's so good. Like literally, they only get 25 years of their life, and working took time off their life or gave it to them. And it's like, so yeah, it's a great fucking
I
movie.
have not seen that.
Yeah.
I would say time too.
Look, time is money. That's literally
Yep.
their money was literally time.
Yep.
Because with more
definitely
time,
would
I
do
can
time.
make money.
Yeah. And if not, like, it's a lot of stuff that I like, you know, everybody has a life expectancy. Like, if you get more time, then that's just, you can do more shit.
Yeah, and their life expectancy on the movies, you get baseline 25 years.
Yeah.
So imagine if we died at 25.
Boy.
Yeah, we all be dead.
I'll be in basic training right now.
Yeah.
So let's get into some wine facts so we can get into some motherfucking tea time.
Tea time. All right, so I got something kind of different today.
She got some effing vodka today,
I
y'all.
got some. I got a white wine. We're gonna do whites today. It is Brie White Riesling, and the thing about Riesling, I love it's an old hoe wine. So, old hoes tend to get this, and I feel like I'm an old hoe, so I got the Riesling. It is from Germany, so I guess that's why it looks like the effing vodka, because the effing vodka is also from Germany.
I didn't know that.
So that's why the bottling is similar. It is a crisp apple, passion fruit, and lime. Whether you're having fish, Asian cuisine, or a light salad, Brie Riesling will not only complement your meal, but your table. So
Not my table.
Yeah.
Bitch, not my table.
not just your meal, but your table. Because everyone will be like, damn, what is that? It looks like a bottle. They're drinking over there.
It's giving
the
very
whole
much,
time.
giving very much
giving
bottle
vodka,
service.
yeah.
But you drinking wine.
Okay,
so
so
let's,
yeah, pour her up.
let's get some wine going.
It was a passion fruit that took me out. I like the passion fruit. So let's see if I can taste it. Because, you know, most times when they say a little shit like that, we don't taste it. I love when the wine's like... You don't like how that
It's
sounds?
super clear for a Riesling. Riesling tends to have a yellow hue. So,
Use your dictionary, bitch. Let them know.
let's see. Well, you see the yellow here, but once you
It
pour
smells very much like a Riesling. Okay, cheers to another messy ass episode of Sip and Spill. No, we gotta wait for Samantha.
I just want to drink, I think.
Same.
It's sweet.
It's sweet, but it's not
bad.
over. It's not overbearing. It's not overbearing. I don't like the aftertaste though. Okay,
I don't mind it.
so let's get into some motherfucking tea time.
Yeah, it's nice and light and refreshing. You know.
So tea time. Can we please get into DJ Academics? It was the
not
side
gonna
before we even talked about the story. I know. I said it was the side before the story. So he made a post. I don't know how many posts it was. I know it was enough for the internet to say this nigga's a pedophile. I mean, I was saying that. I don't give. He was pretty much saying, in short, because I don't want to get through all the things he was saying. He said there's not much of a difference between a 17 and a 20-year-old. And if he gonna fuck, he gonna fuck. And to me, specifically, who is a 28-year-old woman, hearing a grown-ass man that's older than me saying that there's no difference between 17 and 20, it's awkward. Maybe mindset's not the difference, but the age very much makes a difference because the age of consent is what, 18, I believe?
Depending on the state.
Depending on the state.
That's even weirder. Like, it should be, I feel like across the board, 18, because 18 is at least you're out of high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should at least be the baseline.
Okay, so like with his argument, he tried to say, oh, well, people can be 17 in college. Dude, nobody's talking about that though. You're just being nasty.
Yeah.
But I mean, look at him though.
He looks like Jerry the Mouse from Tom and Jerry, and he's a little slow.
Okay, so the age of consent. 16 in Alabama. Of course, because they're fucking cousins.
Alabama,
They're cousins. Fucking their cousins.
Louisiana, all those southern white states gonna have a young.
Okay, so
I think Utah has it
I'm gonna
like
say
at 15.
overall, the biggest one. No, actually, most states 16 is the year of consent.
Yeah,
But,
it's
but those are all the states, like those are countries.
That
states.
yeah, the
Like,
ones that are fucking their
let's be
cousins.
honest, yeah.
So yeah, and honestly, I think there's a big difference between 17 and 20. When I was
Absolutely.
17, my mindset at 20 was a little bit different. I was a bit more mature. I was 2 years into college. I was thinking better. Like 17 is 7. Anything that has a teen in behind it, I feel
Does
like
not sit right with me.
You should.
But
leave
I mean,
alone.
18 still. 19.
I feel like anything that has a teen in it, you should leave it alone at your grown ass age.
Facts. And he's like grown ass, like as in our 30
age.
plus.
Oh, yeah. So if you're like 20, 21, the teens is not a problem. But me, I would not even talk to a man who's 23, 24, 25.
Facts. We'd be looking at them like
they're
ew.
children.
What can you do for
talking
us?
to someone who's 17, but then again, men love young women. Men love the innocence of it. They like taking virginities. They like
not even
the
that.
pureness.
I feel like they
Don't know
like
why.
to groom. They like to groom women so that by the time that they get them to the certain age they want to, women are extremely manipulated to the point where they cannot understand if this is love or manipulation.
Yeah. So it's very common actually. Like look at the difference between Jay-Z and Beyonce's age. Like as much as we love Jay-Z and Beyonce,
Do you feel like
age,
that was a grooming situation, or do you feel like it was real love?
I don't know what it was. I wasn't in their business, but I mean, she seems like she's always loved him, but I really don't know because when you look at Beyonce when like their age difference, she was a child when he was 20 something.
Same for like Aaliyah when she was messing with R. Kelly and or Dame.
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
But she was still kind of like she was still young when she was messing with Dame too.
I think Aaliyah was like 15 when she was messing with R. Kelly. He was
pregnant with him
27.
at 15.
Yeah, that's a little different. I'm not gonna compare
he
Jay-Z
picked
and
off
R.
the
Kelly.
elementary school, like,
Yeah.
type shit.
Yes, it's very
But
much
Jay-Z
predatory.
and Beyonce is still that's a big
age gap. Yeah,
it's not so much a deal now, but at the time he met her when she was like 17, I think.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Question: are age gaps a big? Is that a issue? Do you feel like in our community, as in the Black community?
I think it is. Yeah. Even in African culture, like my parents' age gap is a big age gap.
Because my mother,
grandma,
she's dating someone who is older than my grandma.
Yeah.
Like at least my mom is 48. Her husband is 70.
Yeah.
But
My grandma and my grandpa's
it's more
age gap.
accepted when the guy's older than the female's older?
Of course.
Absolutely.
No one cares when the man's older.
Okay, yeah.
As soon as the woman's older,
It's like, oh, she's trying to take advantage of him.
Yeah.
She tried to this. She's his sugar mama.
Yeah.
But I feel like when, in my opinion, when men are older, it to me, it tends to be more predatory because they will be like 30 looking for a fuck. Because, for example, I went on a date with someone that's like damn near 60.
I mean, listen.
I'm 28.
Were you
but
looking for a sugar daddy, or why were you going to date with a 60-year-old?
we'll talk about it off camera.
Okay, like if it was a sugar daddy, sugar baby situation, that's understandable. If it wasn't, I don't understand. So
We'll talk about it later.
yeah, that's so funny. Too. I mean, I went on a date with a couple 60-year-olds, so I'm not saying
But he
like,
didn't
yeah,
look that way though.
you know. I
He
mean, my
was-
60-year-old
he
looks 60.
Oh no, he was giving very much like 48 vibes. And I
Yeah.
was like, my nigga.
Okay, but girl, 60.
Baby. Okay, so side note, let's get into some more pressing matters because someone being a pedophile at their grown-ass age and knowing they're a pedophile and trying to justify their pedophilia has nothing to do with me because
Yeah, he was like, I don't care if she's 17 and a half, I'm gonna fuck. I'm like, why are you saying it so aggressively like that?
very much so.
Like,
But like people like that, you can tell they don't get regular pussy. Like he cannot. get
DJ
regular
Academics is such a fucking lame. He exudes
Like, he
lame
definitely
energy.
is. He definitely is.
You know, he's that kid that got picked on in middle school, and now he's kind of popular. So now he's like, oh well.
Do we
I'm
consider
cool
him
now.
popular? Because I literally absolutely hate this man.
Yeah, you hate him, but he's popular.
but he's not popular for the right reasons.
He's not
Okay,
popular to
yeah,
us.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
He's
He's not
definitely
popular for the right
popular.
reasons.
Yeah, he's a gossip blog. He's a gossip nigga.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
one of them.
But you know, niggas love to talk more than bitches either way, so does it matter?
Niggas talk more.
He's an
Them
honorary
bitches
writer for the
these
Shade
days.
Room.
So let's get into how they're trying to make a ban on kids going to drag shows. And so I literally briefly scrolled on it. I didn't look too much into the details because we were looking for something for our tea time. But seeing that they're trying to ban kids from drag shows just constantly shows how America is more scared of people being homosexuals than they are about gun violence.
Yeah.
And or about things that actually affect our kids. Because I inherently believe that people are born gay. I feel like you don't ever wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm gonna try pussy today. You know? I feel like it's like something that like Sammy, you always said that you're like at kindergarten, you're like, I was kissing a little girl in her face. You
Yeah.
know? Like that's something you already are interested in.
Yeah.
Unless someone has been abused early in life, I can accept that part too. But I'm like, most times people are born that way. No one is making the choice to be part of the
No one makes a choice to make their life harder.
Yeah.
hello.
No one's gonna be like, oh, I'm
right.
gonna
I'm gonna be gay today
I'm gonna
because
be trans and make my life harder. No one does that.
Because it's gonna make your life harder
Yeah,
already. But
Yeah.
it's like, so for them to say they're gonna ban kids from going to drag shows, that it's in enticing kids to be. I feel like drag is expressive. I feel like it's not only for gay humans. I feel
Because
like
straight people do drag.
Women absolutely.
do drag.
I feel like honestly, to the average man, what we do with makeup is drag to them because it's not what we naturally look like.
Yeah,
naturally. I feel like with drag, they're enhancing what they were.
It's theatrics.
Also, I think
theater.
people are trying to like limit our entertainment. Like, I go to drag shows because I want to be entertained.
Facts.
They
I
put
love
on
drag
a good
shows.
show. It's
love
kind
that.
of like going to a concert without paying the concert prices. You know what I mean?
100%.
So I feel
and
like
they be talented as fuck.
they don't want kids growing up to be as expressive and as creative as
They don't like.
do.
I feel like our world hates creatives.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
why they
that
take
is
money away from the
definitely a
arts.
fact. Yes.
First thing that always gets cut is what? The
Arts.
art program, the
I'm
music
gonna say,
program.
Yep.
You
Yeah.
know?
So they don't want that part of people to, because I feel like that is what people get fulfillment. That's where people get the most joy, and America doesn't want us to be happy.
Yeah, my whole take on it is that y'all worry about the wrong things. The gays ain't never hurt nobody. They are minding their own business, trying to be the happy gay self. And for you to come into their community trying to change what they got going on, you should mind your fucking business and worry about the kids in the school who got killed. That's what I got to say about that.
Also, if my parents want me to experience something, why is that your business?
Why is that your business? And
Why is that your
parents,
business?
people,
Are
children
going with
have,
their- yeah, they're
children
going with
have
their
two
parents.
dads and two moms. Like,
Exactly.
that's their lifestyle.
Exactly. So for them, that's normal.
That's
so it's
normal.
literally because how do we preach representation,
Yeah.
but then get mad when people are getting represented of what's actually out there?
Out there. I grew up watching little girls and guys kiss at a very young age, and it didn't hypersexualize me. So watching gay people do gay shit, it's not gonna hypersexualize
I think it's like, and
nobody.
I also hate when people when we see things that are homosexual.
Yeah.
The first thing that everyone thinks is, why are they promoting it?
Didn't
they always
fucking donkey marry a fucking dragon?
Yeah.
Like, that shit is not normal
at all.
But it was okay.
But the thing is, because it's heterosexual.
Yeah.
But when it's not heteronormative, people have to question
no problem. Like, you're pushing to the kids. We've been seeing sex since we were babies.
Hello.
Okay.
And this is what we was doing as
This is what we were doing. Exactly. My brothers and sisters used to make me cover my eyes, and I should just do this.
Because let's talk about BET after dark, baby.
Okay.
But it's just like, what does being drag have to do with sex, though? Like,
Nothing.
Somebody's being an actor. Somebody's dressing up as somebody, doing
It
something
has
that
absolutely
it has
nothing to do with
sex. But the people that are uncomfortable by it have a problem with their sexuality, is what I feel.
Yeah.
Like, it's so many people that aren't comfortable with themselves, so they're saying, oh, let's cut this out just to make sure I'm comfortable so everybody else is comfortable.
Right.
Like, bro, if you want to put on a wig, just put on a wig. That's all you have to say.
Okay.
Like, just
So
do it.
while we're on the gay shit, let's talk about Saucy.
Now while we're on the gay shit, it's how you said it.
Let's talk about Miss Saucy or Mrs. Saucy. I don't know what her pronoun is.
It's Miss.
It's a girl?
It's definitely.
Yeah, she has a BBL.
I'm gonna say, baby was wearing very
Yeah,
much,
she has a whole fucking BBL. It's definitely
and she wears lip gloss, and she very much is
But
presenting
she
as a
also
woman.
has a beard. So
with a lace front.
With the
Like
lace-
it. I love it.
You know what? Maybe it's not even for us
I
to
don't
figure
see.
out.
Yeah,
It's
maybe
not.
I'm gonna just call
Mama
Saucy.
business.
They, them, theirs. That's what it is.
Miss Material Girl.
Miss
herself.
Material Girl. Okay, so she was I want to say Saucy was at a concert, and they made a comment saying the gays are the blueprint. You know, if it wasn't the women are trying to get their style and the way they are from the gays, the gays are teaching women how to be women. You know, all that stuff, and I'm just like, it's true. We do get a lot of our lingo from the gays. We do get a lot of stuff from the gays, but also the gays get a lot of stuff from us. You know, what you're emulating is a woman.
Yeah.
So I feel like the gays and women, black women and gay men need each other because we use each other. Like I also that what we say, a lot of things that I've noticed that we say, we pick up from gay people. It's giving. Oh, this is for me. Period. Like that's all gay people that say that shit. And even from back then, like the style, the all of that, what's that called? Fucking ballroom shit. Like the gays started that, and then we pick up on it. So it's two what's the two word? Two sides of the same coin.
Coin. Two sides
of the same coin.
Okay, so I'm okay with the message, but I don't like the delivery. Like I feel like
That's what it is.
For you to say that,
it's the way he said what he said.
Because I feel like for you to think, I feel like it's very arrogant for you to be a gay man to say that women need you to know how to be a woman.
That's not true at all.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like the thing is, y'all need us to be gay. Like honestly, like in my opinion.
Wait, how do they need us to be gay?
They need us because you said, it's emulation.
Oh, so how they emulate us? Okay.
So I'm like, you need a blueprint.
Yeah.
You might elevate the blueprint, but you are not the blueprint.
Yeah.
you might elevate what you see and make it extra, because that's why they always say gay men are so extra.
Yeah.
Because gay men are extremely extra from women.
Yeah.
Like their makeup already shitting on ours.
Yeah.
Extra. Their wigs shitting on women because they look at what we are doing wrong and perfect it in their
But
way.
it's not even that. They have to. Because when you're emulating something, you have to be better than that.
What you're emulating.
You can't you can't do exactly what we do because we can get away with it.
We can get away with it. We can.
Yeah.
If my lace is
Like with
fried,
a broken
you
nail,
can't do
you
that.
can get away with
get
that.
that.
But let a
They can
gay
get
man
away
walk
with
around here with broken
broken
nails.
nails.
We're like, that nigga gay and his nails are broken.
Yeah.
Like,
So like,
but that's the
it's
truth.
always delivery. Like
The delivery was terrible.
I felt his message like, you know, some stylist.
It was it's Pride Month
people-
too,
yep.
so he's pumping up his gay.
You know what?
baby.
Pop your pussy all you need to.
He's
but
popping his shit.
humble
But
yourself.
The delivery was bad,
little bit.
and it was also not very true.
Yeah, because
He
I
could have
don't.
made it in a way where it was both of us.
Because I'm saying I don't absolutely feel like they're the blueprint, but I do feel like we relatively do have a lot of gay best friends. Because I have a gay best friend and I love him, but I mean I don't look to him to be like, this is how I be a woman.
Yeah.
Like I don't do that. That's
and
fucking weird.
my gay best friend is like a dude. Like I don't look at him for anything. Like
He's a dude.
He dresses like terrible. Like he don't like makeup, none of that shit. So like it just depends. Like every gay person is
It's not the same.
You know,
And they always
everybody's
assume
not
that.
Alonzo Arnold. Let's
And we love him.
Gays I'm
We
friends
love him.
with are masculine gay men.
Yeah.
Them gays
So-
I'm friends with are all feminine, but they're not my feminine. They'll like wear like men clothes, but they will still like have upkeep like eyebrows. Well, occasion the lip gloss, you know, shit like that.
Which is okay, because baby, you were born that way. Let's get into. Okay, so I saw this TikTok.
Yeah.
Was it a TikTok or a trailer? It doesn't matter.
Either way, we
It was
saw
a TikTok, and it was a woman, and she was videoing how she was at a single I can't talk today.
She went to a single mixer.
Okay, so she was at a single mixer, and it was nothing but women there.
Women at the single mixer.
Okay.
And she posted it on Twitter or whatever, and they were just clowning the women. They're like, oh, they're desperate. Like, look at them, a single mixer with just women trying to find a man. Like, what are they doing there? And I'm like, why are you clowning someone for trying to build a connection?
Facts.
You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with going to single mixers. If your intention is to find a relationship, shouldn't you go to places where other
They
people
are
are trying to find
advertising.
relationships?
Exactly. Absolutely.
So, but it's just funny how the people who were there were just all women.
Yeah.
There was no niggas there. So why do you think that is?
I don't think dudes are like, and I'm not gonna say, I'm gonna use the word dudes lightly because dudes is really not whatever. But I feel like they're not looking for connections. They're looking for hookups. When you go to places like that, you're looking for a connection.
Yeah.
They like if it was, oh, we're gonna do one night stands, who's compatible to see who can sleep. I bet that shit would have been packed. You know what I mean? But because it was actually like, oh, let's speed date. The word date scares dudes.
Yeah.
The word date is too definite. It's too, oh my God,
intentional.
I have to do something now instead of just pulling my dick out. You know what I mean? So that's probably why there were no males there, because they were like, oh shit, everybody there gonna want a relationship. That's not what I want. I just want to fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
So that just means all niggas want to fuck because there's not one
But not
single
even
man
that.
there?
This is the thing.
all, but, like,
I
most.
feel like most men are not proactive in finding connection. They want something to fall into their lap.
100%.
Because most times I even saw so many memes and I was like showing it to my friend and I was like, it's literally people that are like in sneaky link situations and or people that just get someone's pregnant and or some like something that happens unexpectedly and they're like, you know what, might as well make a wife out of this bitch.
That's
Might as well make a
What about the saying is if you don't go look for it, it'll come find you? So what about people who are not trying to look for a relationship? They're just living their lives and being their best person, and then they find someone just falls in their lap.
I mean, I
that's
feel
what we
like
tell women. Like, focus on yourself, and
that's
a
a
good man
good
will find
analogy
you.
because I feel like that's kind of where I'm at now. But we'll get into that later.
but how often does it happen? Because I don't leave my house unless I have to. Like, I will literally sit like I work remote.
I'm an outside
for the most
bitch. I
part.
don't know.
Unless I have to go to work, I don't leave my house. So some guy's supposed to like knock on my door and be like, "Hey."
We're gonna get into that on the episode, though.
We're
No, for real,
definitely
we're gonna talk
gonna
about
get
that.
Because like honestly, you have to at least put some effort into being outside and being near people where you can find connections. You know what I mean?
100%.
You can't just be like, oh, well, it's gonna come one day.
Because I don't believe in that. I do not believe that something falls into your lap by accident. I feel like you put yourself in a position to meet the right people. Doesn't matter if that's what your normalcy is, but you have to put some effort to find something that makes. You know, so
Yeah,
we're gonna
I
get into
agree.
that. We're not gonna get into it right now, but we're definitely gonna get into that. So that brings us to our topic of conversation, right?
Dating in fucking Houston.
Dating in fucking Houston.
The ghetto. And if you're not in Houston, maybe your city suck too.
So, what is your experience dating in Houston? Because I know you're not from here. So we're going to ask you about where you're from, but what is your experience actually dating in Houston?
Houston to me is all smoke and mirrors. Guys here, people here in general like to, upkeep stuff. They like the name brands and this, and that's how they determine who they date. Yeah. Which is, I seen people getting gallery shirts off of Amazon. Let's not talk about that. But y'all dating them people because they got
shirts.
Yeah, gallery department.
Depot.
Oh,
they sell them.
I've seen them. Yeah, they do. They do. I saw it.
So people will date people.
Based off of what they're wearing.
Like it's ridiculous. My dating experience, I've been on a couple dates. I've been on some awkward ass dates, and baby, y'all could have kept that.
The dating pool in Houston has piss water in it.
It's not even piss though. It's like some cyanide or something. It's something. Mm-hmm. It's something that just like as soon as you meet the person, it's just gonna die because it's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah. Unless
you DTF down to fuck, it's not gonna go anywhere because dudes don't want substance. They want appearances.
They want what looks good.
They want what looks good.
Especially in Houston.
Men are very visual creatures. Men will date a bum bitch who ain't got shit going on to herself as long as she had a fat ass and a cute face.
Boy. A word.
Yeah.
Okay, so side note. So since you're not from Houston, how was dating Virginia, right? You're from Virginia?
I'm from Virginia. I've lived in Virginia really since I was like 19. But
so like you were fresh dating in Virginia.
Yeah. I went to college in New York City, which that dating pool was baby.
I feel like that's worse than Houston.
I heard that was worse than Houston. I actually heard. I literally asked someone.
I feel like they're much more colorist up there.
No, they're very much more materialistic.
It's open, but people are and they stick to their oceans they're used to. You know, like the boroughs are pretty much like
super
very
segregated.
It really is.
You know what's so funny? When I went there, I was like, I didn't know how to say boroughs. I just kept saying. I said, Grandma, where you at? I said, you in Manhattan or Brooklyn? She said, what? My borough? Where am I at? I said,
no, really, it's like. And then the thing about New York is, like, when I got there, my first time in New York was when I went to college orientation. Got lost on the subway, all that shit. I started reading, the newspaper. When I say they had the STD rates posted in the newspaper,
good.
I said, look.
Good.
I'm not talking to nobody from here. So
I'm sure that scared the shit out of you.
Listen, when I tell you, everybody I saw, I'm like, damn, dude, he got it? Like, I was so scared. I did end up dating like 2 people while I was there, but like it was very short because like I can't deal with the attitudes there either.
Yeah.
No, New York men,
they are like
very aggressive.
Please.
Yeah.
I met some when I was at Crew, and he was like, I'm trying to see you tonight. I said, baby, it's 3:00 in the morning. What are we talking about? He said, oh, you one of those. You don't trust me? I said,
no.
Listen.
Baby, I don't know you.
No, I don't
trust you.
That's what they do.
He was like, he's like, damn, you must have been fucked over. I said, I haven't been fucked over. I want to be alive. I want to be alive tomorrow. I met you like 3 hours ago.
Everything is an ultimatum with them. Like either you're gonna do what they say,
or it's
like
over.
Or it's over. Like, and that's how it was. And then
that's a period.
No wonder New York bitches are so damn tough. That's what niggas are gonna do it.
Listen,
they got tough ass skin because of that.
Salute my New York bitches that wear the wheat Timbs. Shout out to y'all. Them bitches know what the fuck be going on.
Yeah, that's why they act like that.
If you know a female from New York and she wear wheat Timbs, just ask her who to talk to. She gonna tell you.
Because she fight niggas for a living.
No, for real though.
So what's your experience dating in Houston?
My experience dating in Houston has been traumatic. It's been horrible. It's been, what's another word? I guess my eyes has been more clear of what kind of people, like, I never really had like a lot of negative feelings towards men until I started dating. Like growing up, I had my brothers, my dad was in my life. Good. I've always been surrounded by good men in my life. So I'm like, what? This is how niggas really act? Is this how my brothers act when I'm not around? Like, what is going on? So yeah, dating in Houston, it's like you said, if you're not down to fuck, they gone, like in 60 seconds. And if you're not willing to do what they want at the time they want it and how they want it, you are not dating nobody. Like,
exactly.
And if you even ask them to do some effort, like I remember this one guy wanted to hang out with me, and he wanted me to come to his place, and I asked him to go on a date. He stopped texting me. Like, it's shit like that.
Yeah, same.
But what kills me is that dudes here flaunt their money so bad, right?
But they're really broke.
You ask for stuff to like, oh, let's go to the movies. Oh, you just want to spend my money.
Yeah.
Bro, it's the movies.
And honestly, if you feel uncomfortable with you spending your money immediately on me, why don't you talk to me more first?
Yeah.
So you can feel comfortable spending your money on me. But you have no problem with me coming to your house the first day.
Exactly.
Because you don't know, I might rob niggas.
Honestly, I will rob a nigga.
Honestly, at
just
this
to teach
point,
you a
I'm
lesson.
at this point in life where I want to be the villain.
Yeah.
I want to rob
just to
you.
teach you a
Mona
lesson.
Lisa
Don't
type
trust
shit.
these bitches.
Mona Lisa
Per.
type shit, Mona Lisa.
I know this one girl stole this nigga's car because he was so fucked up. He was drunk. She stole his car.
I love that for her.
Yeah.
I love that for her.
No, niggas be
So for
stupid.
me, my experience dating in Houston actually has been pretty fun. Like I think it's because I date like a nigga. Like even though I'm like emotional type shit, I feel like I've been having fun. I'm like at first when I was too deep into it, where I'm like when you're trying so hard to make a connection, it's not fun. But when you're just like trying to go with, like we said, let shit fall in your lap. I'm dating like a nigga right now. I'm like. It is what it is. It's not what it's not.
Yeah.
And it's like when you put too much pressure on one connection and or one person, you're literally gonna get yourself fucked up. So I'm just telling you, date them all. Date them the fuck all.
I just think the thing is, don't have expectations.
And I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that.
I want to
mean,
have
expectations.
You can have standards, but don't have expectations, because you can't expect somebody to act the way you think they're gonna act because you're dating them or you're going on dates. Have standards about yourself, but don't have expectations for the
exactly
other person.
because men ain't shit,
Because
and we gonna say that to the day we die.
Niggas will disappoint you, and you're gonna be like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
One thing a nigga would do is disappoint the hell out of you.
For real.
Yeah.
So just have
As soon as you say that nigga's number 2.
No.
As soon as you say that nigga's number.
Yeah.
So, do you feel like dating in Houston is easy?
No, I do not feel like it's easy. Only like me. Okay, I'm a CLG. I'm a certified lover girl. But
Same.
But I'm a real ass nigga. Like I do have masculine or dude tendencies. I will say, like, people be like, oh damn, you act like a nigga. It's because like I don't deal with the bullshit. You know what I mean? A lot of guys like to do that bullshit. Oh, tell you what you want to hear. No, nigga, tell me what it is.
Yeah, so I can make the decision.
A lot of dudes don't do that because they're scared of your reaction. But bro, I probably got the same mindset you have. You just won't tell me what you want or what you need.
Right, because sometimes we're down to fuck too. Like sometimes I see a nigga and I know I don't sit past you. Let's have fun. But I think dating in Houston is too damn easy. That's what my problem is. I feel like it's too I can walk outside and find a nigga today.
As, though?
Huh?
What do you say dating
is? Maybe that's what we need to define is dating. Okay, so when I think about dating, I mean hanging out, going on dates. You know?
Like not just the house that shit. I'm saying not the house shit.
Yeah.
But like it's like
hanging
she's saying,
out. Yeah.
I feel like it is so easy to hang out with. Like I feel like the instant access and how many people there are in Houston are able and willing to do it. Because literally, I work 3 days a week. So the other days I can go on fucking dates. I can do this because I literally went on 1 week. I went on like 4 dates in 1 week.
Yeah.
Like it was nothing.
It's so easy.
So easy.
Yeah, I mean, that aspect of
we
dating
go
is
out,
easy,
we're gonna meet 3 niggas tonight.
Yeah, finding some type
Easily.
of substance out of people is what I mean by dating is hard.
Oh
yeah,
no, but
that is hard.
Okay,
finding
so
the niggas is
I
easy.
feel like we should say, okay, so dating is easy. Finding a connection
is
because
hard.
you can still date. You can be on a date with someone and absolutely have no interest in them and have no connection with them.
Yeah.
But you're very much still dating them.
Yeah.
because you're fucking bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm heavy on the you fucking bored. Yeah.
And
or
so
you
we're
just
gonna
want someone there for the time being.
and we're gonna get into that. So we're not gonna do that right now.
So you notice how like I feel like in Houston dating is like so casual and laid back and like it's no like intentions. There's no like let's find something serious. What do you think is the reason that made dating so easy, or do you think women contributed to why niggas don't even have to feel like they don't have to put effort?
Well, down here, I feel like it's just like this is the spot. Like since COVID happened, it was a lot of places that were closed, right? Florida and Texas pretty much open.
Yeah.
So people come here. So niggas think like, okay, well, if these bitches around here don't, feel me, some bitches gonna come in town and feel me. You know what I mean? So it's easy for them to be like, oh, okay, well, she not feeling me. I'm gonna wait till, this weekend comes and I'm gonna hook up with so-and-so, because it's so many people that come here, so many people that filter out. I would say dating somebody from Houston is harder.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny?
I think so too.
Literally, the guy that I'm dating, I told him that. I said, if you were to live in the same city as me, it would not be as easy as it is right now.
Yeah.
But I said, but because we don't live in the same state, I said dating is very easy for us because we can find time like 3 weeks from now, and that makes sense for both of us.
Yes.
But like trying to find time for you every week in my life, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely think women contributed to why men are so lazy when it comes to dating. And I feel like because women are so tired of getting played and getting like, you know, having expectations, having intentions with this dude, and it constantly is just like, it doesn't go nowhere, doesn't go nowhere, it goes nowhere. So now you're just like, well, fuck it. Like, it's just gonna be casual. Like, why try? Why you know, put my best foot forward if it's not gonna go anywhere? So now we're dating like the niggas. And when we dating like y'all, we don't expect dates. We don't expect you to pay for shit. We don't expect nothing. You tell us you want pizza, let's come over. The bitch is over.
Yeah.
You know? So,
because bitches will do some shit for some Scooby snacks.
They will.
I mean, it's just like some bitches don't have, like I said, don't have standards for themselves.
Yeah.
So they'll take whatever from any nigga, and then niggas will be like, oh, well, I just talked to so and so. She just did this for this, and now
and
it's
didn't
like,
have to do nothing.
She gonna buzz it down
but
for
then
some damn lime
I
margaritas.
want women to feel okay to not have to do shit to get sex. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay if you're down to fuck and the guy don't put an effort either. Because that's you doing because you want to do it and you're controlling it. Don't do it because you notice that niggas aren't putting effort. So you're like, well, niggas aren't putting effort and I want niggas, let me stop requiring effort. No.
But I also feel like the reason why dating has gotten so casual, so lazy, so is because most women are afraid to speak up. Like they don't they don't want to speak up because they feel like if they speak up, like the nigga don't want to fuck with you no more. Baby, run that nigga off so you can find someone that if you are literally legitimately looking for something, don't be afraid to speak your fucking mind. Because if I'm interested, when I'm interested in someone, I'm gonna tell you I'm interested in you. If I'm not, I will be. I'm like I have no problem saying what I want, but most women are because they already have been traumatized, been dealt with so much shit. They're like, you know what, this nigga's here right now,
around,
and I would much rather just keep my peace.
Yeah. No, this is a little side note, but it reminded me of this girl who's on TikTok, and she was saying she was dating this guy, and he talked her into adopting his first child that he abandoned, right? And then he ended up having 2 more kids with him, and then he left her a single mother of 3. So I'm like, and she didn't want to adopt this child. He talked her into it. She never spoke up to say, I did not want to adopt your first child. Yeah. And I'm like, now you a single mother of 3. The first kid's not even yours. Speak the fuck up. If you knew you didn't want to take in this child that wasn't yours, why'd you take in the child?
No, really.
But what I was telling you earlier, we literally are living in a generation where people say, if he wants to, he will. And then like, don't pressure men. Like, it's like those don't coincide with each other. When you tell them don't pressure men, but then speak your mind, it's like, how does that work?
I don't feel like you have to pressure men. You just need to tell them what you want.
And that's like, it.
That's the difference. I'm not
and they decide where to go from there.
But even dudes don't give us the option a lot of times. They automatically think because we're a female, we want a relationship.
Facts.
That's not always the case.
No,
bro.
No. Some of y'all are not
material. Like, I will never date.
Yeah.
Never.
You cute, but don't let shit go to your head,
right,
bro.
I'll
like,
fuck you.
That's not what I want.
Date you. Yeah.
But you're not letting me have that option. You're automatically thinking, oh, she's a female, so she wants a relationship. No, that's not how it goes, dude.
Okay. So, do you think that she already said that. Okay. What do you feel like is a major red flag while you're dating in Houston?
Like, what is one thing that you're like, no, I'm not dealing with that?
Not even that's something you always run into when it comes to men.
Lying about stupid shit. Like, lying about stupid shit. Like, oh, I don't go out. Like, I've had a couple of men that say, oh, I don't go out. But then I'll see them on mutual friends' TikToks out. Like, bro, why are you lying to me? Like, you're a grown ass man. Like,
transparency is definitely
big. Your life
big.
together, but people think, oh, I'm gonna tell her what she wants to hear, and she's gonna go with it, so she's gonna like me more.
Yeah.
No, dude. Like,
a man will turn into whatever you want him to be.
Exactly.
Just to get into your panties.
And I've seen it multiple times.
Yeah. The biggest red flag I've noticed the dating in Houston is niggas got girlfriends. And when they don't got girlfriends, they got a bitch who thinks she her girlfriend. Right. She his girlfriend.
And the thing is, they won't fucking tell you unless you ask them.
And like, don't put me in a dangerous situation because bitches be crazy too. So it's like, if you got someone who think you her nigga or you is her nigga, leave me the fuck alone. Like, it's not that hard. It's not. Like, why are you so determined to cheat? And if you do want to experience multiple people, why don't you just be poly or
an open relationship?
Or an open relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's not that hard.
Like, yesterday was Father's Day. Right?
Yeah. It was Sunday. Oh, yeah. Yesterday was Sunday. Why I think today was Tuesday?
Why all these fathers come out the blue? Like,
didn't know they did not have had a child.
That's another red flag.
You got a
niggas be hiding children.
Like,
oh my God.
Like, what?
No, for real. Like, my brother's friend didn't even know he had a kid until like I accidentally told him. I'm like, my niece is 5. How does your friend not know you have a kid? What? And he's one of your best friends.
Why y'all hiding the kids though?
Why y'all hiding the kids?
Why?
Bitches date niggas with
but
kids.
only come out with the kids on holidays, Father's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving.
And the picture he posts is the picture that my mama sent him. That ain't his picture.
Please. Like, please, y'all, stop hiding your children. I promise you, some girls like people with children.
Not me.
Not me, though.
Not me. Not me.
I'll date you. It's okay.
I won't.
It has to be some good circumstances. Like, the kid got to be like over 5, got to be able to talk. Like,
Your baby mama dead or in jail.
baby mama got to be like married off type thing. Like,
That's my 2 rules.
I'm gonna say definitely I would agree with you. This same red flag that I feel like with men is 1, that they have girlfriends, and then 2, I feel like men are not romantic no more. Like I feel like men, they lack the simple basic things of romancing.
Even though I don't really agree, but I would think a man watching this would say men are not romantic anymore because women aren't feminine enough.
That's what they always.
For us to
I feel
wanna
like,
be
why do you have to
romantic.
combat that? Because I feel like
Yeah.
I'm someone that is very much alpha, but the man that I'm dating makes me feel very much feminine. He
Yeah.
still buys me flowers. He still opens the doors for me. What a woman exhibits does not mean women are hyper independent because of trauma, not because they want to be.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's
That is
facts.
fact. That's fact.
And it's like, what is happening in that woman's life for her to feel and act this way?
Yeah. So
You
it's
know?
like women, if we wanted to be our most feminine self, we feel like we're gonna get ran over. We're gonna feel like that's why we have to have that idea of like act like a lady, think like a man.
Yeah.
Because it's like we want to be feminine. Y'all niggas make it hard for us.
Yeah.
Period.
But it's like, even the idea of being submissive. Niggas think as soon as you meet a female, she's supposed to be submissive. Nigga, who are you?
And the thing is, niggas don't even know how to
submit
lead.
what? And niggas, and that's what I'm saying. Submit to what? You ain't got no job. You got
You
a job.
dating a nigga
it
with no
barely-
job?
Or you won't. You know I don't. You know about me. But I'm saying a lot of Black Americans, women are taking care of the
Their
households.
households,
They are the breadwinners.
Making
So
the money.
either the man don't got a job or his job barely covers the bills.
Yeah.
So he want me to pay 50-50, right? Cover
50-50.
take care of the children and still submit to you and watch you and let you lead. What are you leading?
Exactly.
You're not taking care of nothing.
But just because you're a man don't mean you can really lead. You can't even lead yourself out of paper bag. You can't cook. You can't. Listen, the amount of men that can actually change oil is astounding to me these days.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do shit a man can do, but you want me to submit to you because you're a man.
And like,
That's
what are you,
ridiculous.
like, honestly, think to yourself, what are you leading? Where are you leading us to? Where are we going?
I feel like women want to be submissive only when a plan is set in place that makes them feel safe.
I think both parties like to be submissive. I think just like a woman submits to a man submits to a woman. And
Yeah, but they want to make sure the woman is like a housewife. Hey, this is
Yeah.
third. But guess what? I'm a street rat. Ami Avenue coming soon. What you talking about? Okay.
Okay, so we're talking about the worst date. Okay.
Okay. So, what is the worst date y'all have been on?
I'll go first.
Go first.
As you
girl.
said, baby, we was looking at you.
So this dude that I've known on social media for like a while, like I've known him for years. He used to be in the military. I was in the military, and he invited me out to Seaside. Now,
Girl, you had me at military.
You had me at Seaside.
No, but this is like my first time being like out in like Houston, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, dude, like people here go to parties, whatever. So dude invites me, I pull up. Now, mind you, I didn't know we had to pay to park. That was my first time at Seaside. Paid $20 to park. He was like, yeah, just park in the parking
You
lot.
gotta pay the park. You just park on the street.
I always pay for parking because you ain't
Yeah.
about to bust the windows out of my
They bust
car.
windows over there.
Shit.
So dude came to my car and like came and got me to walk from this section. He was like, hey, open your back door for a minute. And I was like, okay, for what? I'm thinking he putting like a gun in my car. This dude,
Did he pee?
this nigga opened my car door, pulled his pants down, and peed by my car. Mind you, Seaside has a bathroom that's clean as fuck. I'm not gonna lie
the
to you.
Seaside bathroom is really clean because
So this nigga peed by the fucking thing. Mind you, didn't ask for hand sanitizer, nothing. Went in there, ate some fucking wings. Let's talk about that. Then we were sitting next to a section where like it was some dudes there, but I was just socializing. The dude was like talking to me, asking me like, "Oh, where you from?" Type shit. He was the promoter. I didn't know that until I started talking to him. He was like, "Hey, stop talking to that dude." Nigga, we not together. We're in the same area on a little date, but you not my nigga. Like, how you gonna tell me to stop talking
well,
to somebody?
I feel like out of respect, he just felt like his pride was being like,
nigga, fuck your pride.
After
What if
you
you want to say? Nigga, fuck your pride.
After you pee by my car, boy, please.
Fuck your pride.
Please go away.
Pull your ego to the side like these panties.
Now, mind you, and then the dude texted me and was like, hey, stop talking to this nigga. You know what I did? I kept talking to that nigga because that nigga made me pay for my own hookah. when we got to the motherfucking table, his friends were there and they had bottles that was like already done. So he was like, I mean, I will order a bottle, but I'll go get you a drink from the bar. And I was like, okay. So then he came back and told me how much the drink was.
Chineke.
So I was like, oh, I'm definitely talking to this nigga. I got the nigga phone number and everything in front of him. Because, nigga, how you gonna act like you on a date, but you not doing no date shit? The fact that he told me how much the hookah was so I can go get my own hookah. I was like, I know this.
He told you how much.
But the thing is, you know what? We always say being able to date. It's a fucking. You have to have money.
It's a luxury.
It's a luxury to date. You can't date if you ain't got fucking money.
And unfortunately, that's how it is for men. If you want to date women, you have to have money. Some kind of money.
But it's not. I'm not even like a bitch that you need to pay for my shit.
Yes, you do.
But don't invite
on a date.
Me. But like that's what I'm saying. Don't invite me somewhere and you don't want to pay for shit. Yeah. I don't even go with my male friends and pay for shit.
Hello. And
heavy on the male friends, not making you pay for shit. Because male
friends are the new boyfriends at this point.
My male friends won't let me pay, won't even touch a bill. But you invited me out my house. I had to get dressed. I had to drive all the way downtown. I live on the north side, sweetie. I had to drive all the way downtown, wasting gas, had to pay for parking. And you telling me how much shit costs?
Chineke.
Sammy, what's the worst date you've been on?
The worst I've ever been on was actually during the pandemic.
So
I was this guy that I've actually known for a little bit. So my DMs, he's like, look at some oxtails. And I was like, all right, some oxtails. You know, I thought it was a little datey. So I got a little cute, you know, whatever. I had a cute little shirt on, some jeans. And he came and picked me up and everything, actually. That was really nice of him. And then we go to the little spot to get some oxtails. It's a little mom and pop, like not date material. And then it's during COVID. So it was closed inside. So I'm thinking,
y'all sitting in the car?
So where are we going to eat? He's like, we're going to go back to my house and eat. I said, what? That's not a date. Why would you take me out to go get oxtails and go to your house and eat? He's like, well, I thought you kind of knew because, you know, it's the middle of the pandemic. There's nothing open. But, you know, at that time, Houston was actually kind of open. There's some places you can, it was fake open. There's places you can go. So I'm just like, no, I'm not going to get oxtails and go to your apartment to eat the fucking oxtails. So we end up sitting outside in front of his car. No, in his car, eating oxtails, right? And you know how oxtails is. Super messy. Super fucking messy. So I'm like, you know, digging in, whatever. And he looks at me and he was like, so you're going to go half? I'm like, huh? So
I have never had a man ask me if I'm paid for shit.
You know what I did? I got out the car and left. I went home.
Should have made a picnic. And picnics are just as fun, honestly.
Like, what?
So my worst date actually was when I just went on a date with a man and I wasn't attracted to him. Like, I've never went on anything extra. Like, hold on, let me think. Have I ever been on like a really bad date? Like, I literally feel like the worst thing I ever was that I wasn't attracted to him. And the entire time, he thought I was. And I'm like, I'm really nice. I'm not an asshole when I'm on a date with you because I know you took your time out to come and see me and hang out with me. So I'm like very much engaged. I'm very much there. And I'm like, it's just not giving.
So why did you go on a date with him when knowing you weren't attracted to him?
I don't remember what he looked like because I met him when I was outside. So, and we weren't sending each other pictures or anything because I don't send pictures.
You don't follow my Instagram, nothing?
No, okay. I didn't follow my Instagram because I'm like, cool.
I'm gonna ask you, what you look like real quick before I make that.
Yeah, and I went on a date with him and he was not attracted to me. Like, I was so like, man, this man is so ugly. And I'm like, here I am. Trusting the process because maybe my husband might be ugly, y'all. It might happen.
Men are generally ugly, though. If you think about it.
We always say that. We say the niggas that are good men are ugly.
And it sucks because I wish good men were
or not
attractive.
Even ugly, just funny looking in some way where you're like,
But are they funny looking because
very
they
much
are good guys? Because
no.
we secretly want bad guys? No,
I don't want a bad guy.
I don't want them either. I just noticed that good guys are ugly. Like, why is that? Like, are you good because you ugly? You had no choice?
Yeah,
like, is that what
I couldn't give you both.
I couldn't give you
they
both.
had to concentrate on those skills because those weren't coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like big dick niggas are always assholes because they got
always because they have a big dick.
Niggas are always nice as hell because they got a little dick. So it's because of what you have.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's like what you are made with is what makes you who you are.
Who you are.
Because honestly,
that's why I am the way I am because I know I can get away with some of the shit I do.
Hello.
You know, if I was an ugly bitch.
Meow.
For the way I be acting sometimes.
Meow.
The way I fucking talk to people, I would tell somebody to shut the fuck up quick. But you know what? I get away with it.
If you tell me to shut the fuck up, I'm swinging on you. So, What else? Since we talk about worst dates, what is your ideal date?
My ideal date is something that's planned.
Okay.
And I say that heavily because niggas be like, oh, what do you want to do? Don't ask me on a date and ask me what I want to do. Ask me when I'm free. I'll give you dates and you say, hey, be ready at 7:00. We're going to do this.
Women like being submissive.
I
We
like
like being
that.
told what to do.
Just plan it.
By the right nigga.
And then something that's not forced. Like, don't try to have me like outside on no fucking mountain doing no shit that I don't look like I do.
Yeah, so he has
Like,
to be pay attention to detail.
Yeah, pay attention to detail. Like, somebody tried to get me to go hiking. Listen, I got out the army. I don't do none of that rucking, hiking shit. Don't take me nowhere outdoors. I don't like bugs. So, like, pay attention to what I like and what is going to be a good date for us.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to do something like just I want to do, but just make sure us is comfortable. You know what I mean? But, like, planning the date, that's my number one thing. Give me what day you free? All right, I'm going to plan the date. And just tell me where to be. Tell me how to dress. Tell me what shoes to wear because I will put that shit on.
And well, I'm going to say, because what Ashley going to do is dress to impress. And one thing about me, I will not. I will fucking not.
So please just tell me where to be and what to wear. Wear comfortable shoes or you can wear heels. And that's all I need. I'm not too complicated.
What's your ideal day?
My ideal day is like out the country somewhere. You know, take me
Unrealistic. Unrealistic.
Take me.
You don't want to go on no date.
It don't gotta be the first date. You know, it's just an ideal date. Like, let's say we've been together for a little bit, and you take me. That's an ideal date.
Mm-hmm.
So my ideal date is like, you know, out the country, a nice dinner somewhere, you know, or we can go to the beach or like something that's super romantic. I like romance. So when you wine and dine me, you have flowers or like a letter
Something
or like
that's gonna make your bust pussy open.
Yeah, you have like my dress picked out for me, or you tell me how you want me to dress or how you want me to wear my hair. Like, I will do it. And
you will, I know, because you told me about.
I did it before.
Yeah.
Like, you tell me you want my hair like this, you want me to just, I will do it. So, like, just something just super planned and that costs a lot of money. That's my ideal date.
So my ideal date is where I can pick your brain because I'm extremely analytical. So I like things like, you know, the escape room or something where we're able to talk and at least decompress, because I feel like going to the movies and or going to dinner, those are very much generic. I want to be outside of the box. And I'm like I said, I'm really quick to take a nigga to go to smoke hookah and not speak the whole time. So if we're able to have a conversation and decompress, that makes me feel very much more present than I would if I was just to go on a date that is very much pedestrian, because I'm not a pedestrian ass bitch.
So do y'all think dating is harder for men or women?
It depends. Like, I feel like, what are you getting out of dating? Like, what are you trying to get out of dating? Depends on if it's harder for, you know, that person or that gender.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, dating is hard because, like I said, I do have a lot of standards that I want people to meet before I even consider, like, dating them, like, being in a relationship type thing. But, like, just going on dates, I feel like that shit is easy for women. I can go on a date right now. Like, I can call somebody
right now
to meet me somewhere and we
in
can
like
go on a date right
10
now.
minutes and we good.
But dating with a purpose is harder for women.
Yeah,
Yep.
100%. I agree.
I'm gonna say, this is not even a long conversation.
We
I'm
all
gonna say
have the same thing.
Because I feel like women, when we want something, we want it so bad that we overlook all the bad things. Because remember, I was in a relationship, and we know, and you were like, bitch, I wouldn't be with him. You're like, you know, you have a choice, right? And I'm like, but we're here, and I love him. And you were like, girl, you ain't gotta put up with that shit. And I was like, but we're here. So yeah, women that want to date with intentions is a lot harder but for very much like simple, easy shit, it's not hard.
Like they say, women gatekeep sex, men gatekeep relationship and marriage. You know, that's what we control, and they can control whether we're gonna be single or not. Yeah. That's so sad, y'all. So we always complain about, guys are meeting, this and this, that. But where are we going to meet these guys? Like, are we going to the right places to meet these guys? Are we going to Whole Foods? Are we going to like conventions?
Let me tell you,
are we going to prayer meetings?
Not to meet
your husband is not at the gas station.
Where are we meeting these niggas?
Not at the gym either. Let me tell you.
You don't think you can meet a good nigga at the gym?
No.
No.
Let me tell you why. Because dudes that go
Gym
to the gym
thoughts.
have either like two motives. Like they really want to get fit, stay fit, or they want to be seen. That's why they're there.
Very much seen.
They are there.
And
a
you
lot
know
of
what's
times.
crazy? Niggas get fit for the bitches, but the only people that notice them are the niggas.
Yes.
We don't give a fuck.
Yes. But they will sit in that They will go to the gym during like lunchtime
to
be seen, and they will be in that bitch.
Did you not realize
day.
niggas like to be seen? It has nothing
no, really. And then people, please stop saying go to church to meet people.
Ew.
Listen,
God know that my husband was not in church.
When I tell you, the worst people are in that church house. Because they will go out, and right after they go out, they'll use them same clothes to go to that church house after they've been home and be trying to be all up in people's face.
You don't think you can meet your husband in the church?
I'm not saying you can't, but that's not a destination where like, oh, you have to go to the church to meet your, because I mean, people have the same religion in a lot of places. Like I'm a Christian. I do not go to church a lot. But I am a Christian. You don't have to go to church to meet me. You know what I mean? I'm
you can't even go to your house to meet you because you don't leave it.
I don't. But what I'm saying is like, that's not a destination. Oh, well, the right man is in church. Be the worst people in them church houses.
Are we going to single mixers to meet these men? Because we're talking about how we want something. We're not going to single mixers. Are we going?
I feel like because
are we on dating apps?
I feel like you said, going to a single mixer gives me you're depressed. You're desperate. And I feel like being on a dating app, to me, I'm not speaking for anyone else, is desperate. That's why I've never downloaded a dating app and I've never went to a single mixer. Because I feel like it gives desperate. Like, I'm like, because I meet some people in my everyday life because we are bottled, even though that's not even the right people to fucking meet either. But I'm just saying, because I've met so many men outside and that was a fucking dub. But for me, I feel like dating apps are just a desperate. It's like, you can't meet nobody in your face.
I'm not going to call someone desperate for trying to make a connection. I feel like you want something, and there's nothing wrong with wanting what you want. Dating apps, some people are awkward. Some people are socially awkward. Some people are on the spectrum. Some people have, are disabled or reasons why they can't meet people outside. So yes, dating apps are definitely helpful for them. Or some people are just fucking bored. Dating apps are also hookup apps too.
I'm going to say.
So you're not always on the dating app because you're trying to find someone so hard, or it's just because you can't get out the house. So I don't think people who go to single mixtures or who have intentions of meeting people who go to places specifically to meet their future wives or husband are desperate. I think you are in a place in your life where you are ready to commit to someone and you want to commit and you're trying to find someone who's also on that same plane.
Yeah, no, so, absolutely.
I get you. But it's easier to force.
But I've never been on one, so it's like I'm talking this shit. I've never been on a single mixers or whatever. Okay, so I've never tried these. I want to try it. Let's see what happens. Because why not? So why the fuck not? Might as well.
Might as well.
Why not? Because the niggas I've been meeting ain't shit. So I gotta go somewhere else to meet these niggas.
I mean, I don't think I would ever go to a mix, but I will say where I'm from, this.
What about the singles meeting? Just how they have those Houston meetups, where people who aren't from Houston.
That's very much still a mixer, baby.
But it's not a single mixer. It's one of those. It's a meetup where people who aren't from Houston, who just recently moved to Houston, they have these events for people to make friends.
Honestly,
I've never heard that.
Yeah,
that's still a cover up for a mixer. Because I hate when I meet a nigga outside and he be like, "I'm not even from here. I'm just trying to get to know people." How many times have we heard that?
That's everyone in Houston. Because most people from Houston are not from here. Houston's the new LA. No one's from here anymore.
Yeah, because we're not from here.
I'm not from here.
And we're very much here. Okay, so before we get into the questions, what do you think are red flags that women do to keep themselves single?
To keep myself single.
Because we're always single. I feel like most women are single by choice.
By choice.
Yes. But like me, I'm very much a no tolerance person. So everything little shit that other people will let go, I take that as a red flag. Like I said, the little line,
Samantha.
Or if I'm engaging in a conversation with you and you don't text me back when I'm ready to have the conversation and you try to text me back later, red flag, you're getting blocked.
Samantha.
Please stop trying to engage with me when you want to. I want to talk right now. If you can't talk right now, especially not communicating though. I had this one guy. Actually,
we're talking about you though. We're saying what red flags do you do?
What do you do that keeping yourself single?
Because we're not talking about what niggas do. Because we've been talking about niggas the entire episode.
No.
What do you do?
Me too. I will be Monica, just one of those days, and I won't say shit.
Same. That's me.
I won't say shit, but the dude is like, oh, what did I do wrong? I just don't want to talk today, type shit. Or I do curse people out a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Y'all the same.
I don't be cursing niggas out a lot.
Listen, I will cuss somebody out and call their mama all types of things, but get over it because I did not really mean it. And like get over it. Like next topic of conversation. Why you still bringing that shit up?
What if he did that to you?
Huh?
What if he did that to you?
No, listen. We're not talking about that. So my thing is,
well, nigga call my mom any kind of name.
Listen, please just get over it,
y'all. So my red flag is that I self-sabotage very badly. I've talked to multiple men, and even though I say I'm a certified lover girl, they be like, you say you like me, but I don't feel it. He's like, because you be calling me, you be like, bro, you be calling me nigga, you be calling, and I'm like, I can't help it because I want to be very much feminine, but I hate PDA. I hate like doing all the extra shit unless I'm drunk, you know? That's honestly true. And then they'll be like, I don't even know if you really like me or not. I feel like I do, but am I exhibiting it? Probably not. So that's my biggest thing why I'm single. Because most people cannot read through my facade sometimes. Because sometimes I'm very much guarded. So I need you to like, chip at the edges real quick.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm a flower on the inside, but you don't fucking know because you already like fucking
what if
back.
What was like, I'm pretty much guarded. I just need you to work harder and chip off the edge real quick. You're like, nigga, fuck you.
And that's I feel like niggas do feel that way.
But niggas don't want to put effort in either.
And I feel like and I gotta put effort to like you.
I don't want to put in effort. So why am I expecting you to put in that effort that I don't want to put in?
I absolutely want to put in effort, but I feel like it has to be equal opportunity.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing that, it already keeps my guardedness already very much guarded.
Yeah.
So what about you?
My thing is my very, very low tolerance to bullshit. You can breathe the wrong
Same
way and
thing
I
she
block
said,
you.
yeah.
I feel the same way about that way about how you feel. Like I just don't like a nigga can just say something the wrong way. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna tolerate this shit. I'm a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my thing is maybe I cut niggas off way too early. I cut niggas off after the first mistake.
And do.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't.
After the first mistake, I will cut you off.
We on fucking red flags all the way over here.
I'm not about to ride this plane with you.
No, because why are you doing shit at the beginning?
Yeah, exactly. Why is it in the beginning?
It's gonna pile up.
And I believe people when they show me who they are the first time.
Yes.
And it's too early for you to be making these kind of mistakes.
Yeah.
When I'm first dating a guy, I try to be on my P's and Q's. Why are you not on your P's and Q's?
And then it's like if you correct them now, I feel like you're only doing it because I said something. You know what I mean? Now I feel like you want to act right because I said something. But how long is that gonna last?
Exactly.
So it's just like fuck
it's
shit.
like if you're not. I'm very big on not changing people, and I feel like if you are who you are, I don't want to change you. I don't want to put in the effort to make you into a different person. It's too much work because you're a grown ass man. It's gonna take too much effort.
Yeah, like
if you're not who I want the first time, why am I? And I don't mean that for like little things, like little, personality stuff that people can't change. But let's say you are just not a good communicator and you just don't know how to express your feelings. I'm not going to force you to be that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to get some questions?
Yeah. If you had to suck a celebrity's dick, who would it be?
Michael B. Jordan. Mm-hmm. He's sad.
Method Man for sure.
I know, bitch. You are
my God. Method Man is so damn fine.
It's fucking fine.
So we gonna disregard the fact that this nigga's sad and he needs some head?
He's not. Why do y'all think
How do you know he's sad?
I don't know, because we create this narrative in our head.
Yeah, I don't know that man.
That man probably, I'm not going to say he don't give a fuck about Lori, but that man probably like,
honestly, I think he did give a fuck a little bit because she deleted all his pictures and he kept his for like a while after she deleted it.
I also think their relationship was for image, but
they're both so good looking. So can I get a relationship for image, y'all? Hit me up. DMs. I'm single as fuck. Can we do a relationship for image, please? I need to get this image up.
Yeah, I don't feel like Michael is sad. I feel like
I'm gonna suck his dick because I feel like he's sad.
Good because he probably was trying to build some shit with her, but I don't think he's sad. Like I don't think he's like depressed because
we don't know these people.
Yeah, we don't.
I would definitely suck Nelly's dick. I think Nelly is so fine.
I've seen Nelly's dick. I would not suck that.
I suck Nelly's dick too. It's an appropriate mouthful.
It's good and hot. No, I'm good on
It's
it.
definitely a appropriate mouthful.
Okay, so my question is, even though we were I brought it up, why do y'all think that chivalry is dead?
I think chivalry is dead because men feel like women are so independent and don't need no niggas that why should they make the effort to be a gentleman?
Yeah.
I also think a lot of guys were never taught what chivalry is.
Because they ain't got no daddies.
Yeah, a lot of guys
like
are raised by single mothers.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of our generation was raised in single family household, like without dad, so they don't know what stuff is supposed to look like. Which is why I do give people passes with stuff.
So you don't think that the moms are teaching them?
No,
because their mamas probably didn't get that shit. They a single mother.
Or
what does that mean? Because you're a single mother is because you didn't get chivalry? Really?
Yes.
I think that's
slightly.
The moms are
I don't
too busy trying to be the mom and
single
dad.
mother because a guy
I
who
feel
wasn't
like
chivalrous.
no, I'm not saying.
I'm not gonna make that.
Okay, but
connection.
I'm saying a chivalrous man is someone that you understand that has had both in their life, because I feel like you need that. Because my little brother, for example, he primarily is like raised by my mother. And my mother's not telling him to say yes, ma'am. She's not telling him to open the doors for people. But when my mom was in a relationship with a man that was telling us to say yes, ma'am, yes, sir, speak to everyone in the household. Like, my mother was not teaching us that until she was with a man that told her to tell us that.
Okay.
That's why I'm speaking, that I'm saying that you're literally with women that probably never got a man that did that for them, so they can't teach their sons and or their daughters that's what they should expect.
Okay, I see what you're saying, but I'm not gonna connect chivalry to single motherhood.
Well, I'm not gonna say that is like why people aren't chivalrous. I'm saying that with my generation, like my mom grew up. I have, I'm one of 3 siblings. My mom, didn't have a dad. I was kind of the dad because I'm a lot older than my middle sibling. But I feel like we were so concentrating on like them being like little men and like actually growing up, like getting through school. We didn't really like, hey, you probably need to hold the door for shorty. You know what I'm saying? Or you need to.
So you guys are missing things because you want to make sure at least he gets the bare minimum.
Gets the basics because the dad was not in the picture.
Right.
So
I feel that.
It's not really that the women never experience it. It's because like we're so focused on other stuff.
Yeah.
That's not the
That chivalry
priority.
is
That's the priority.
Yeah.
I agree with that. They're not prioritizing teaching him to be
know what I
chivalrous
think?
because they're
I feel like
prioritizing
chivalry
teaching him to be alive.
I feel like chivalry is a lot easier for someone that's in a 2-parent household, though. I do.
I agree. I feel like chivalry
because
is,
you see your parents exhibiting that.
Yeah,
and
you
we
see
are
your dad
people
become chivalrous.
people by observations.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But then a lot of moms now, I notice in this generation, are teaching their sons to be,
because they want them to be their niggas that's so bad. That's why.
Okay.
Message.
Next question. If your perfect man is ugly, would you still marry him?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Because Samantha, with me firsthand, it's like I am very much in a space where I'm just like, I need someone that treats me right and understands that like there's so much more to life than looks. And I want to look over looks because I feel like if they treat you, they treat you right.
I feel like it's so funny that women are so willing to look over looks. I think it's so funny that women are so willing to look over looks,
But
and
men
are
won't.
not.
They will not. They will leave.
Will not touch an ugly bitch with a 10-foot pole.
And he will leave his fucking
even if he's
wife.
an ugly nigga. He still thinks he deserves a badass
Because
motherfucking
they think they can
bitch.
build a bitch because every bitch wants to do BBLs. Every bitch wants to get like they think they can build a bitch. Now it's hard to build a man. Like you can't really like.
Why would you want to build a man?
I'm gonna say, but a good man is a good man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
good
so
man is a
looks
good
are a
man.
dime a dozen.
Yeah,
Now-
looks is not as important to us because we can learn to love you and we can learn to be attracted to you because of how much we like
Yes.
you.
Hello.
If a nigga
yes,
isn't
yes.
attracted to you in the beginning, bitch, you are
are
done.
done.
You are left for
You
dead,
are
hoe. Like, he ain't fucking with you. So,
Okay,
yeah.
so here's my last question. Do you feel like you will all have done the work to be a better partner for the men that you are asking for?
No.
I feel like I'm like
I feel like I haven't done the work, but I feel like I am doing the work.
Yeah, I am. I'm in a. Okay, so
I'm in the process.
I was married before.
I know. She told me. I know.
I did not know that.
I was married before, and when I was married, I felt like I would. Bitch, why are you married? Like I was not in the right headspace to be married. I was not the right person to be married. So I kind of think that experience kind of like
all military people get be getting married.
It's the money. Baby, they said it right.
Yeah, but I legit was with my husband. I felt like, damn, we are really two different people that are trying to grow, and we can't grow together. So we need to be divorced, type thing. So I feel like with me, I'm building on myself, but now I'm just like, I feel like I'm just now discovering myself too. You know what I mean? So
I think that learning yourself is a growing process, and I feel like you never end it. And I feel like therapy helps. Friends that are non-biased help. I feel like living a life that is freely to you helps. So absolutely, I feel like we're never done growing. And do I feel like I've done the work? I've come a long way from where I was. Absolutely, because I'm a bitch nowadays. I don't argue. I speak my mind, and that's it. But before, I'm like on the brink of like wanting to break fucking glasses and shit. Like, I feel so bad for the man that I was with for a long time because he got the worst part of me.
Okay. So thank you for taking us.
You didn't even fucking answer the question.
I did.
You said no, and that's it.
That was answered.
what should elaborate?
I
Yeah.
haven't finished doing the work. I'm doing the work, but I haven't finished doing it.
What are you doing to do the work?
I'm a woman of little words. You know that. So
I mean, but make the words.
what am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing to do the work? Honestly, my biggest thing I'm learning is to listen to people, what they say to me.
And that's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's what we needed from you. That's what we needed from you. Like, he was like, it's like, no.
I mean, I'm doing the work. That's all that matters. Niggas chicken.
Okay.
So thank you for taking this beautiful journey with us on how is it dating in Houston. We're talking about our experience. Let us know your experience in your city, wherever your city is. I'm pretty sure I feel like dating's ghetto everywhere.
Yeah.
But we're subjective because we're in Houston. Mm-hmm. So maybe if you're in Utah, dating might be better, you know.
Because you're dating your cousin.
or if you have one of those arranged marriages. Like,
because you have those arranged marriages.
You're not really dating, you're just getting into it.
I feel like I want, at this point, arranged marriage me, you know.
Married at first sight, baby.
Married at first sight.
I love that show.
90 Day Fiance me.
Love it.
Love is Blind me. Like something. At this point.
Not 90 Day Fiance me. I don't want that them foreign issues.
Hello.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
One thing about me, I'm a father man out the country.
Trust me, I've been out the country with her.
If you haven't already, follow us on all social networks at The Real Sip and Spill, except Twitter, which is
Sip and Spill 1.
And give us a 5-star rating because we're some
5-star
5-star bitches. Before
and
we end the fucking show, Ashley, tell us one more time where they can find you.
I am Pretty Girl Ash with an I for pretty _Ash on all social medias. You can find me there, or you can see me on one of these lovely ladies' pages.
Because the bitch, I'll be tagging her and I'll be reposting.
I do be up there, but I'm around.
Ow.
Bye.
I sip wine, kick my feet up when I get tired. And as I recline, take another sip, let my thoughts unwind. Sip it and spill it.